Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Grinded Gaming.
Yay.
Today we got
Me, Matt,
and Jason. I'm going to be playing some Dead Space. This is not a blind run. I have played this game before. I won't say I'm the best at it.
We were trying to get into this in Halloween, but there was so much shit going on that we never made it. So I know this makes Jason happy to be playing this.
This is one of my favorite games on the Xbox that I've ever played. It's so good.
And how I play games, I got to the gravity part and died a bunch of times, and then I put it back in the drawer, and that was the end of that. So I don't know much about this game.
Funny story.
I know the opening.
I tried to get my sister to play this. She was freaking out while I was playing it. She finally caved in, started playing it, got to the very beginning when you're just running away from the necromorphs, where you can't really do anything, it's all scripted, and she's like, no, I'm done. I was like, does it help to know that every event like that, it's all scripted, it's all going to happen at specific times?
Right.
She's like, no, I'm going to have nightmares now. Mind you, my sister's in her 40s.
There's that much left. You know, like, and now that we have, like, Resident Evil 7 doing what it's going to do, I wonder if these franchises that kind of, like, copied off the simple formula that, like, 4 made, and just, like, you know, obviously they took, like, this is how 4 worked and we did this one in space.
I'm sorry.
Like, kinda.
I wonder if they're going to, like, adapt it now to, like, that super first-person view, in a sense.
I get the feeling that PT, Silent Hills, really upped the bar for what people are going to do with horror games, and people are going to adopt that model more.
Yeah.
By the way, if you don't know, because I'm sure we'll never get to that part of this game,
Starship Troopers.
because we probably won't play the whole game, but spoiler alert, Nicole is dead.
Is that her?
No. She's
Mamacita, daddy-like.
She's kind of a bitch. But
Is
I'm
that
playing as Isaac. He's the guy in the chair.
Oh.
He never talks.
the
And
engineer, hero extraordinaire of many
I gotta fix
aces?
that.
And oh yeah, that's right. You play Kami style.
I need a dick.
No, where is she?
I just find it funny, like
She is.
the guy is wearing something that you expect to see in space. You're wearing this thing, and she just looks like she just got out of the Gap, and
He's an engineer. He's wearing basically what in this universe what an engineer would wear. He's in the military. He's wearing what the military is going to wear. She is
a soccer mom,
basically
on
like,
the way to the next game.
I can't fucking remember. Basically, she's not really like anybody that's going to be doing anything labor
Is she
intensive.
a scientist of sorts?
No.
I was just going for white coat.
It's
So
not a coat. It's fucking like t-shirt with a long shirt underneath. It's not even a full long shirt. She's got
Maybe
it
that's
cut
a-
off at the like.
More.
maybe that's
Forearm.
what future lab coats look like.
By the way, that is the USG Ishimura, the largest planet-cracking vessel in the system.
Planet crack.
It's used to basically in this game. The universe is set. We're from Earth, obviously.
Is that
We've discovered no life in the solar system. None.
Sounds like they're having problems
Not in the
Wow.
galaxy, nothing.
This sounds like Trump's
What we
America.
do now, because obviously it's much further in the future, the planet's running out of resources. We go to planets, we destroy the planets.
Fuck, the disco setting destroyed the ship.
No, that's the gravity field.
I know, I was making a joke.
Okay. Anyway, we go to planets, we crack them to harvest the resources to take back to planets that we are colonized on. And if you aren't aware of the premise behind Dead Space, basically, you came here to fix the ship because shit went down and you volunteered because your girlfriend's here. You get here, shit goes
Always
bad.
about that ass will get you into any bad situation.
Oh, dude, Nicole gets him into so much trouble throughout this series.
I want to say, though, during that whole crash sequence, Isaac looked so calm. He just sat in that... Oh my god, he's fucking comatose. What is he? What do you think he sees?
Corporal.
Do you think he can see?
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster.
Fuck, I would have put that on during crash sequence.
It'll take some time to fix.
All right.
The
Let's get some extra hands
infamous
from flight deck to help out.
engineer suit.
I always wondered what this fucking suit would help an engineer do.
Still, Isaac,
Honestly,
I'm
like,
thinking
is
of
it
it
just
with
For
the
when
ship.
you're on the planet's surface or whatever, it's...
like it just kind of
Okay,
looks
we're
like
done.
a
Clean bill of health for
astronaut slash welding suit.
All right. We've still
more or
got work
less,
to do.
but
We're moving out.
if you don't know, the bar on the back is actually my health bar.
Yep, that's cool. I like
There is
that.
no HUD in this game. everything you see, even has his little name tag on the cover, everything you need to know is going to be on your character. There's pausing, but you can't do anything besides
Because even that little knobby to the right of the life bar, that ends up being a gauge as well.
Yeah, for your stasis. But yeah, there's no pausing except for to do stuff like this, which is change controls. There we go. Now I'm a real boy.
That seems really slow.
Walk, run. And what I love about this game is you run in any direction that you press. You don't have to run in the direction that you're facing.
Really funny though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get goofy as shit, dude. So yeah, that's my health bar. The little half circle is gonna be my stasis gauge. When I have a weapon, its ammo will be displayed on my gun.
Oh look, there's an Xbox.
Yeah. You get to smash them. They're full of items.
Oh, that's right. This is when he had. This is the game with the fucking like ridiculous ground kick.
He just stomps, dude. Like,
He's just like,
Isaac,
pretty
go over
much.
here and hack the door pad.
Yeah, right now it's got to wait for the scripted events to happen. Ooh, look at that. So now I can open this door.
I remember when these like events where they were making you watch this like it was a movie. It was such a new thing.
And
Like-
I'm going to go over here. This door's open so that I can open it. And obviously this is not nothing to worry about. All this blood, it's perfectly fine. This is what a ship looks like in space. I come over here. They're all going to go in there. And I'm going to set some shit off. And they're not going to have a good day. There's two unnamed guys. The one guy looks Mexican, the other guy looks Asian.
We'll call them
They're both-
Red Shirt 1 and 2.
They're about to get wrecked.
Should be a security
The
detail.
woman and I can't remember the other guy's name.
Well, there's
They're
not.
gonna
There's nobody
leave.
here.
And I'm going to be by myself for a little bit, fighting. Basically,
Don't spoil it.
Security console.
Just go. That guy's got a BFG. I don't know how the hell he could lose.
it's actually an assault rifle. It's not too bad, but
That is a horrible design for an assault rifle.
it's kind of a shit weapon. The best weapon in the game is the plasma cutter from the very beginning.
Yeah.
People will argue that there's to do more damage, or whatever. But the plasma cutter is literally the best gun in the game. My favorite is the Ripper, but they have an achievement for using that's the locator system to tell me that I need to come over here.
I did like that this game added that. That was nice.
Objective complete. Now, shit's happening. Turn the ship stuff back on. They're gonna talk for a
You
little
ready to
bit.
kiss your babes goodbye?
As he's
Nah.
playing again.
Oh, you and
What's this?
Oh no! Me and Mendez there had a card game later tonight.
What the hell was that?
He was gonna bring cerveza.
Tripped from the filtration
It's a
system.
quarantine lockdown because shit's not supposed to be happening this way.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
Oh no!
The hell?
Look how spooky it is!
Oh my god, it's a spider.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire!
This kind of feels like you're in a theme park right now. Like
Right
from his
now.
point of view.
Now,
Now we run.
you have no weapons. You can die in this. It is scripted, but you can die.
Yeah.
The
I
idea
know
is
because
just
that happened to
run
me.
your ass off.
I was
In this here elevator, you get a nice, cool little scripted,
scared.
hey, look, we're spooky.
Yeah.
Watch.
I died in this because
You didn't think that you could die?
I was thinking that I was supposed to look for a weapon.
No. You just run to the elevator, he gets cut in half of the elevator door, and you just go on your merry way.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I need to shoot something. And I'm like, well, where is the gun?
You can't melee, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
All you can do is run.
I was like, oh, I'm just. I felt like a fucking idiot. I was like, oh, I was going to Halo into this right away.
No. And then you get your
This is back when the game was
infamous
scary.
Cut off their limbs. Plasma cutter.
Your cut off limbs gun.
Hey, guy, you weren't supposed to move.
Wait,
but because
what?
of my,
I thought he was gonna tell you something. He's like, I'm done.
because of my position, he moved up because of collision. But basically in this game, you see a dead body? Cut its fucking limbs off. If it has no limbs, it can't come back to life.
Stomp its nuts into oblivion. Yeah, that kind of creeped me out though. He just like started rising up. He's like, hey, let me tell you something.
Credits are used to buy things.
Shoot them.
Yeah, all guns have a secondary fire mode. The plasma cutter has either
Oh, it turns into a
horizontal
biplane.
or vertical. The vertical is very good for cutting off.
Arms.
Nope. Well, yeah, arms and blades. But you would use the horizontal to cut off legs. It's much more important. If I had kinesis, a good way to check a dead body, well, a necromorph's dead body, is to rip off the blades from the body. If a blade comes off, it's dead. If it does not come off, it's alive.
Oh,
Shoot
okay,
it.
cool.
Full of useful Dead Space knowledge.
This game has a great claustrophobic feel to it.
It has a really good atmosphere.
Yeah.
Watch this. Ooh, spooky. Ooh.
You caught him in the bathroom.
Health bars on your back. Use X to heal yourself. Healing is very important in hard difficulties. Playing on Insane, my god.
Listen up. They use the vent. That's how they get
I mean, I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of audio logs as well to give a lot of good detail. There she is.
Isaac.
That just looks like a wall. Oh, there we go. Is that your girlfriend?
They're right there, see? No, again, Nicole is dead.
I know.
And there's actually a cool little Easter egg. If you take the first letter of every chapter in the game and rearrange them a little bit, you get Nicole is dead.
Now we have to get to the bridge.
This is the little touches that make
Bad
games
Samuel L.
worthwhile.
Jackson. Actually, he's a really good guy. She
You're gonna
is
get us all killed.
actually antagonist in this game.
Ah,
with the train?
God damn.
She's
Of course,
kind,
I like the one with the nice body.
she's kind of a bitch, honestly.
Always happens to me. I don't know how to pick them.
Now I gotta wait for them to finish talking so I can leave because what's a game without a bit of story?
That tells you, kids, TNA ain't everything.
But you can.
Yeah,
It's
she's
99.9%.
She's a unitologist, man.
The personnel files.
She's trying to
Oh,
get the marker
that
back to Earth.
sounds too complicated to be real.
Yeah. I know. I played the game.
You sometimes wonder, like, because he, like, your guy never talks, so you get like this feeling sometimes, like,
Yeah, see, that's what they do. They pretend to be dead.
yeah,
You can do that. Look at that. Oh, reload the gun, Isaac.
oh, you're out.
I will say that one's melee system is pretty awful. If you end up in that situation, you're probably gonna not have a good time. Yeah, there's some
You just
plasma cutter
kicked
ammo
his
right
leg
there.
off.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh yeah, you see these vents?
Yeah.
The enemies love to burst out of them.
Pop it out.
So whenever you see that, chances are you're probably gonna get
You're gonna
spooked.
get
Forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut
I just
off
like
the
how
leg.
Isaac, like, when this all started, he has no emotion. It's just like, same shit as always.
Yeah, in the first game he's very emotionless, and they fixed that in 2.
And then in 3, they just made him into a commando.
Not really. Oh, spooky.
They made the whole game like, oh, let's just throw action into this.
They made it really action-packed, but I will say the engineering and crafting your own weapons is so superb.
Yeah, because you can come up with some really interesting shit.
Crazy shit.
Dismember them. That should do the job.
Now they tell you how to quickly destroy enemies and save ammo. As you noticed, I didn't do too good of a job just then, but I'll get better.
It's okay.
It's been a couple years.
You're not being graded.
That, my friends, is the sound of one of the bosses. And now I have my stasis shield, which allows me to slow down enemies, and as well as doors. Which can be pretty funny. See this guy?
Because you got to do that right now.
This guy, he didn't think that he needed to slow things down, so he just ran into the door, and now he's wrecked.
Basis module you just picked up.
For me, I'm not dumb. I'm an engineer. This is what we do.
Assuming that was his stasis module that you picked off the ground, so
Yeah, he got
he's
two
just
spooked.
dumb as shit.
He got 2 spooked.
Oh no. Run towards the light.
I ain't worried about the fucking dark.
I'm scared.
This game does not do jump scares all that much. They'll do a few every now and then, but it's not like, hey, look at these jump scares, they're
Should be able to
everywhere.
help you with that arm mechanism.
I'm scared.
Power node. Power nodes are very useful for opening doors or powering up your weapons. Stasis recharge. Now there's gonna be a bad guy gonna come out of that vent. I gotta get spooked, but I won't because, again, oh Good
You
lord,
managed to get
Jason.
it back to the repair depot, but now the auto is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. Don't get this piece of shit off the track. It's gonna jam up the whole system.
And now what he was saying was that I need to go and clear the stuff off the tracks. Which means I do that. Because if you do not slow it down, it basically just does not want to cooperate. But we got that puzzle all solved up. Now I'm gonna. Oh, you fuck.
He's just like, Dad. I will admit, though, like, the one thing that this game I didn't find scary was that when they walk with their arms up like that, they just kind of look a little silly.
But the idea that what they were going for was that basically the necromorphs are people, but due to the influence of the marker, which gets it's evolved much later, their bodies were reused and turned into basically
The tram is blocking the whole system.
monsters with blades, with their bones were turned into like blades and shit, and their joints are all fucked
Faster the
up.
better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
This is a really good movie. I can't remember the. Leave me alone, please.
Yeah. Well, there's a sci-fi movie that kind of goes off of this.
Yeah, there's actually a couple, but the one I have
Is this always kind of
Downfall,
reminded?
I believe,
Okay.
which takes before the game.
Oh, you're talking about their actual movies.
Yeah,
I was like, when I first played this game, I got like an Event Horizon vibe out of it.
but yeah, look at that fella up there.
He's like, yeah, go get you.
He's real upset with me because I'm not a necromorph.
You didn't fall for it.
Off the one.
His shit.
This is spooky little.
Yeah, he was like scurrying. He's like, hey, why don't you go use the bathroom? I promise I won't hurt you.
I won't.
Because he promised.
It's gonna get fucking.
They
jacked
might
up.
be, mutated humans into monsters, but they keep their promises.
Oh, of course they do.
I mean, they have manners.
Exactly.
They just, the thirst for blood's the thing that keeps us
They're
susceptible.
not libertarians.
Eh.
See, and that's where that sweet, delicious
Yeah, that
fucking
is
map
really
system,
nice.
without entering a map at all. I push one button, I know exactly where I'm going.
And it does it without, like, it doesn't really hold your hand either. That's what I loved about it. It's just kind of like, if you're fucking lost, just go this way. So are legs the best thing to go for?
They really cripple. Ah, don't do this game. The game can lag a bit and doors just won't fucking open. It's kind of a pain in the
Isaac, I've
ass.
patched into the deck security system.
What are you doing,
It took
Chief?
some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The
Jesus.
data board
Dog's
is
just
somewhere
like
inside.
hugging the floor,
But yeah, legs.
sticking right next to Jason.
If you have a bunch of enemies, take out their legs first. It is probably the
It looks like it's the
better
harder
choice.
one to get off, though, is the legs.
Not really. It's just the better choice. It slows down the enemy and gives you more time to take out their arms or whatnot. Usually, two limbs on regular necromorphs will kill them.
It looks like
There
the
are
portable
some,
storage room is locked.
much
There
more
should be a key
devious
somewhere in the
fellows.
maintenance bay.
Later in the game, like one that literally cannot be killed in any conventional manner. Simply pick up the closest security phone, and the Ishimura security team will be there for you.
If you see something, say something.
Ooh, look at these
I
spooky
see
fellas.
something!
Look how spooky they are. We're gonna run all the way over here.
Yeah, the first time I played this, I wasted all my ammo killing those fuckers.
That's never a good idea, friends.
Because I like to kill things, though.
And we're just gonna say bye to our necromorph pals on that floor.
He's like, yeah!
He's not too happy with himself.
I had a present for you.
Now we're gonna come up here and you can see
There's a guy.
that guy thinks he's
I
slick.
saw him moving. Fucking asshole. See, I thought you were supposed to aim for like the necks and shoot the head.
Hell no. That makes him
That would
really
make
fucking
sense,
angry.
though.
No,
Because
that makes him really fucking
get rid of
angry.
the head.
That was actually one of the big things they talked about when they were developing this game. Was that, yeah, you're playing a zombie
Oh,
game.
shit.
They fucking killed me. That's these.
Oh no, this is bad sauce.
It's not that bad. Isaac's a tough guy.
Hey, look at that. Up in my gamer score.
I have no more.
Jeez, I can't even make sense out of what's attacking you. It just looks like a pink mess of blood. Dude, punch that thing's fucking head off.
Hey.
Who do you think you are? Like, think you're fucking Chris?
Oh, you blocked me? Really?
What the fuck's his last name? Chris,
Redfield.
Redfield, yeah. You're not gonna be, I guarantee you,
And then
you're not
they
gonna be
also
punching
have,
space boulders.
It's fucking Spaceball. They also have text diaries as well that you can read. It's a lot of good information in those, but we're not going to do that today because
We're here
we're not
just
going to
for
have the time. I'm just going to shoot some necromorphs.
speed runs.
And we're going to keep on moving.
Did you get the box?
Yeah.
Oh. It just looked like you kicked 5 feet away from the box.
Nah. Oh, and yes, medium is pretty forgiving. If you want to play on the hardest difficulty, which is the one achievement I have not finished, beat the game on the hardest difficulty. It's called Insane, and it's called Insane for a fucking reason. Pretty much everything almost instantly kills you.
Jesus.
Sit down, bruh. Trying to spook me with your fast run. If you notice, the only words I have to say are "Ugh," and other kind of grunting because I don't think they actually
That's
want
kind of
to pay for a full-fledged voice actor.
It's kind of what Link does, too.
Yeah, but he has way more emotion.
He's got... and... It's about, you know...
But yeah, one thing that people will probably like, oh, you can just get inside rooms and the necromorphs can't follow you.
Oh,
They can follow you. They just don't go through the door.
They go through
see
the
how
vents.
there's vents
Yeah.
all in the rooms? That's where they come out of. They're ready to spook it real good. And again,
Well-
the power nodes are used for this here device, which is the cheapest level of engineering they can afford in this game, I guess. But I guess we gotta call it for just
Yeah, we're going to have to call this one. So please join us back for the next video we're going to do in this. If you like it, please comment, subscribe, help us get over that 100 subscriber
It'd be really
milestone.
great.
That would be great. So thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, guys.